On the Insert tab, on the Import panel is Import CAD. That's a mouthful. Alright, so we have a few options. And once we get to our CAD file, we'll take a look at those. So first off, the thing I think is probably one of the most critical things when importing or linking CAD files is this current view only box that can be checked. If you select this, it's going to bring in your CAD file and it's going to make it detail lines, so it's view specific and only going to show up in the view that you imported into. Some other things to look at are the color. Usually our CAD files are drawn on a black screen, so our color, we may want to invert it, and it's nice that it's a default setting, but if not, you can always turn it to black and white or leave it as preserve so the colors stay unchanged. Now we also have the option of bringing in all the layers or only the visible layers, or if we want to specify the layers that we want to bring in, we have that option as well. And for the most part, you will probably want to leave it on auto detect, but if not, you have all these options as well. Now you'll notice that positioning by default is set to auto center to center, and the reason being is a lot of times, and I think this has to deal with more site files and large floor plans, is that the origin point can be quite a ways away from the actual drawing, and Revit has more of a finite spatial system, you could say, and by making it center to center, things are not going to get lost as easily when you link them in. But we have that option, and a lot of times for floor plans and things like that, that is definitely the option that you want to choose. We also have manual by origin, as well as manual base point, manual center, and so you'll want to get familiar with all of these different options, but for the most part, if it's a site file, bring it in as center to center. And we also have place at level, and so we can specify which level we want to be placed at, and by default it's going to place it on, well, obviously the only level that's in the project right now. And also orient to view. So one last thing, if I check current view only, you can notice that this option or these options become grayed out. And so let's do both real quick. We're going to bring it in as current view, and there you can see our CAD file. If I jump to the 3D, our CAD file is not there. Let's go back real quick, and we are going to delete that. Go back to Import CAD. Site plan again, and this time we're going to uncheck current view only. There's our CAD file. Go into the 3D view, and now we have our CAD.